Hi, guys. Welcome back to Journey with Joan and a caregiver story. My name is Jackie and my mom is Joan. And you may be tuning in from Messages of Hope. So thank you for tuning in from there. Or you might be tuning in from Journey with Joan, my own personal channel. So, yeah, welcome back. If you are a caregiver who's taking care of your loved one, I want to acknowledge you for taking that on. um, you know, it's not easy to watch your loved one disappear from you or, have them deteriorate before your eyes. You wish it was different. And some days you're just like, I can't do this anymore because it can be very overwhelming. And I have been staying in gratitude every day and look for the good with my mom. And some days it's overwhelming, and other days it's absolutely magical. So, like yesterday, the morning, when she would get up in the morning, she just yesterday, she sort of woke up and walked out into the living room and just looked at me. I'm like, "Good morning, Mama." You never know what kind of mood she's going to be in. But isn't that true with every person that you're living with? um, so anyway, so she just sort of looked at me and then just kept on walking. And I'm like, okay. So you just sort of let her be. And then she went back to bed. And then she got up again. And then I said, "Are you hungry?" She's like, "Yes." So I made her a cup of tea. I make her oatmeal with a little bit of cream and some honey, and I put her nutritional product in there. We started on these nutritional products, I think, about a year ago. And the one that I give her in the morning has milk thistle and cumin, and it really evens out her mood, puts her in a good mood. And it also ups uh, her energy and her immune system. That's what I'm looking for. Uh, yeah. And then, we navigate through the day. So some minutes she's yelling and screaming at me and calling me stupid bitch. And then the next minute, she's coming up over to me and just saying, "Oh my gosh, you're perfect." This weekend, she was with a caregiver. And when I came home, she was so happy to see me. She gave me a big hug and a kiss. And the caregiver said she was, in a good mood. And when the caregiver left, my mom just kept saying to me, "Everybody loves you. You're so great. Everybody loves you." And, I have such anxiety, or I used to have really bad anxiety when I would leave my mom with a caregiver. And, sometimes I, go for the night and go spend the night at a friend's house. And I don't tell her I'm doing that. I mean, I leave her a note. Um, However, I usually say I'm going to work, because when I do have a boyfriend, uh, she gets kind of jealous, or she gets fixated, like as if he's going to take me away. So I don't share that information. I try not to share that information with her. Um, I just say I'm going to work and I'll be back, tomorrow. Um, and anyway, so she was just so happy to see me when I came back. And then she just kept telling me over and over how great I was and how everybody loves me. And she, on I think Monday it was, she just kept saying that over and over and over again. She kept giving me hugs and kisses, and she was just so loving, And but then yesterday morning, every day is different. Every day is just different. And she came, she was yelling at me one minute, and then the next minute she brought this to me. And this is she carried it, if you can see it. Oh, let me see if I can get it to the camera. So it's an angel. It's an angel that my uncle Harry in California gave to me when my aunt passed. And she brought it up to me and she's like, "Look at this. This is for you." As if, like, just to say I'm her angel. And she's never done that before. I mean, like, she literally it comes on a pedestal, and she literally was carrying it to me, and she's like, "Everybody loves you." She's like, "This is beautiful," and it just made me cry because I just lost my we just lost our friend Bob last week, and he's kind of like an uncle to me. And then my uncle Harry gave me this angel when my other aunt died. So, I always say angels all around us. She literally brought this to me, and she was just so loving. And then I don't know if I've showed this to you guys before, but we used to have a poodle named Tiger. And so we have this too. It's a ceramic uh, little tiger dog. It was our little it was actually how our the size of our poodle was when we first got it. So she's like, "Oh, look at the dog. He wants to go for a walk." So, just some magic moments. And today, oh my goodness, today, my girlfriend Joan Minery, who I wrote this song with, I Stand for Miracles, she teaches line dancing in town. And, my mom and I have gone to line dancing, but it's been a few years. And her friend Bev goes as well. And so tonight I was just like, you know what? It's a beautiful night. My mom loves music. So I went. I went and I brought mom with me. And I'm really giving up, just because last time we went, it went like this, or she's going to do this, or like instead of thinking about the worst case scenario, right? She's going to be however she's going to be. And if it didn't work, then we would just leave. However, I went with my mom and her friend Beverly, and I brought a chair and brought some water. And she was right up there, loving the music. My mom and dad used to dance, like go dancing every Saturday night to the club here in town. And my mom used to get dressed to the nines, and they ballroom danced. They ballroom danced on ice skates too. So my mom loves dancing. So, anyways, we go tonight, and she was just right there. She was just learning the steps and loving the music, and she didn't get all the steps correct, but who cares, right? And she was just dancing beside me and smiling and having fun and loving the Elvis music. So, so yeah, I mean, people with dementia thrive with music. So if your loved one, used to like country or whatever, like just put the music on. And actually, what I did today too, when we were driving around, is I put classical music on. They say that the classical music for people with dementia, because there's so many instruments, in the music, that it's really good for elderly people or people with dementia, because the mind is subconscious is going a lot because they can hear all the instruments. And I don't mind classical music. Lord knows I've had my share of rock and roll, and I love dance music. So I found a station in the radio, so we listened to that today, and oh my goodness, it was so. I mean, I love any type of music, and but my mom really liked it a lot. And so I did that today, but the dancing was just magical. She was smiling, she was laughing, she was dancing with me. And she went and sat down and had some water and watched, us girls dance. And it's beautiful where Joan's doing it. It's outside, and it's just gorgeous on this farm. So I will put Joan Minery's Facebook link in here, and she's going to be teaching on Thursday nights, moving forward at 6:30. So reach out to her if you're in our area where we live, which is Brant County area. And yeah, I'm giving up my listening of how I think things are going to go with my mom. And I think I shared like a couple weeks ago, I sang with Joan at the Rockton fairgrounds. And oh my goodness, it was a hot day though. It was brutal. But my mom, she enjoyed every minute of it. And so I'm just really giving that up, and I'm going to go and do things that I enjoy and take her along with me. And, people are very understanding. All of my friends know, what I do and how my mom is. And if the situation goes sideways, they're all really, considerate. So I guess what I want to share is try some new things with your loved one, and enjoy life. I took her to walk along the river the other day, and she walked all the way from um, Glenhurst Gardens entrance to like the dam and back. Now, what I did do this time is I did it earlier in the day, because usually around 4 to 7, she can get a little fixated on something, or her mood swings will go. And that's why tonight, when I went at 6:30, I thought, ooh, wonder how this is going to go. But however, the music just transcends, and she just loved the music. And yeah, so just because something happened the day before, don't take that on as the norm. Every day is a new day. You get to create every new day newly, and same thing with your loved one. Um, so I guess that's my tip and trick for today, is just, yeah, be grateful for every day. And just because something happened the day before doesn't mean it's going to happen the next day. And, I always would have anxiety. Like I said, when I would leave my mom with a caregiver, because I'm thinking, oh, she's going to get upset. Oh, she's going to get mad. And I got to sneak out. And I don't like sneaking out. I like telling my mom, hey, mom, so-and-so is going to be with you, and I'll be back at 1:30. And I show her the note. And these patches that we're using, it's just elevating her cognitive, uh the way she is. It can take direction, and help with dishes, help with groceries, and puts her seatbelt on. I mean, some days she forgets. She still forgets, right? But there's more stuff that she remembers. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, just, put on some music for your loved one, and take some time for you. I know that's hard to do sometimes. I think I shared with you guys that I wake up, super early in the morning, and I've been going for a walk super early in the morning. I've been doing my meetings before she gets up, and then sometimes she gets up, and I'll just show her, hey, this is my mom. Everybody's like, hi. And then, she goes about her business. So I've really been trying to make everything work. Even if she comes and interrupts me 5 times, shorter business meetings. But everybody's really understanding that, oh yeah, Jackie, does this business and she takes care of her mom. I guess it's just like if a little kid was interrupting you all the time. So that's my magic moment of the week. And just be kind to yourself. Be sure to put yourself first, take care of yourself, and try something new every day. Just because yesterday it went like this doesn't mean that, tomorrow you're going to get the same things. It might be different. So try something new and stay in gratitude. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be me. You taught me everything. Now it's my turn to teach you. We laugh, we cry, we scream and we fall. We dance, we sing, and we lose it all. The pain begins every day. Begins again, watching you slip away.